it's ridiculous the amount of people getting in touch with me. Hello. So this is a completely different video. This is completely unrelated to the health and fitness that I was doing. Whatever. I done a poll on Instagram and people were like, no, we didn't want to see the videos, and I was like, right, okay then. So I'm coming back with something that really frustrates me. If you're following me on Instagram, Snapchat, whatever, I make videos about this saying how annoying it is, and now I'm just like, why did I not just put a video up explaining why I'm so anti MLM, which stands for multi-level marketing, a pyramid scheme. And they say they're not a pyramid scheme, but I'll go back to the start where, you know, this sort of hatred and fire is coming from. So I don't know, maybe 3-4 years ago, I was at my auntie's and she invited us to this, her friend's, like, party. We thought it was just like a party, you know, and you know, she was launching a new business. And I was like, oh, right, okay. Like, I basically didn't have a choice. I was there with my mum. We had to go, you know, my auntie was taking us, sort of thing. So we went to this woman's house, never met her before in my life. And she had a bunch of products out on the table, and it was all sort of cute, and, you know, it looked really good and stuff like that. And I had heard, you know, I must have been 16, that Arbonne had promoted, you know, like Kim Kardashian, like the Kardashians, to promote these sort of products. Now, I never said that I'd seen like Kim K or any of the Kardashians like promoting it on their social media or that. I never seen that. I just heard that Arbonne had basically, you know, got them to influence it, got them to promote products about it. So I was like, wow, that's amazing. Like, wow. Do you know what I mean? So I had bought a foundation at this get together, gathering, whatever you want to call it. And the foundation was good, you know, but it was pricey for what it was, you know. And Arbonne's whole point is that they're, you know, they're vegan, they're animal cruelty free, they're just natural as natural can come products, do you know what I mean? Like, no additives, no nothing in them, which is fine, great, okay, cool, do you know what I mean? And then there was sort of like claims that they were like the best in the market, they were better than anything you could buy from the shops, you know, there were so many different things about it. But I got this foundation, and then maybe like a couple of years after that, a friend of my mum's had got involved in it, and she was having a launch party, and I was like, oh yeah, like, I know Arbonne, like, I no remember, like, I got that foundation, sort of thing. It was really good. And the person that was doing another launch party had her upline there with her. Upline was just, you know, like, this is the best, this is that, this is good, this is whatever. And my mum's friend wanted to sign me up because I was interested in it, and I was like, you know, I could set up my own business, I could do this, I could do that, you know, I think I would be really good at it. And obviously I had a makeup background anyway, I was working at Benefit and stuff like that. So they really wanted to not push me into it, but like, my mum's friend was so nice about it, and she was like, you know, we can do this, we can work together on it, like, it would be so much fun, like, you know, I know you, you know me, sort of thing, we're fine. And I was like, yeah, okay, so I just jumped straight in there. Now you have to pay the startup cost, which, yeah, okay, right, there's this debate, like, it's cheaper than actually setting up your own business from scratch, your own stuff from scratch. They've got all the materials and stuff like that. It sounds fantastic when you're signing up. And I was like, I forgot how much it was, maybe £30-40. And I was like, you know, that's really good. Like, whatever, I can pay that. But then I'm just a wee bit like, it's a startup cost for a whole load of backlash to happen to you, a whole load of fakeness to just come at you after you pay that. And then it's like, you need to get into this group chat, you need to be in this WhatsApp group, and it's just a bunch of girls giving this fake positivity out, like they really care about you, they really matter about you, but all they're bothered about is what money they're getting. So, you know, at the top of the pyramid scheme was the people that got in when the business was just starting. Do you know what I mean? And nobody really knew about marketing and stuff like that about 5-6 years ago, when these businesses had seemed to have just popped up. Do you know? So the 1% at the top are the ones actually making a decent amount of money to live off, you know? And I think it's like 99% of people don't make any money. After they've paid that initial cost, they don't make either no money, or they don't make enough as they're promised that they'll make. You know, oh, financial freedom, and we can, you know, you've got this business and it's all yours, and it's not your business. It's not. Like, somebody else is at the top of it, somebody else is the CEO of it, and even then the people at the top earners aren't CEOs. They're just not. There's like the main group of people at the top that made the business, that made the model, then there's everybody else underneath, and that's where the rankings come in that I'll put here. So I was basically just an independent consultant. I didn't even get on the leaderboard, you know. And I was doing it for about 6 months, 7 months, I would say. And people are probably going to be like, well, that's no time to like build up a business. But the thing was that like crippled me was like, this is so much fakeness. You know, I got asked to post on social media all the time what you're doing, how the products are, you know, lives, do this, do that. And I just didn't have the confidence back then to like be that much on social media and be like in the picture as much. So like, it's like live calls, and you had WhatsApp groups, Facebook, other pages. I got asked to put up yet another page, like an additional page on Facebook, to literally just promote the hell out of the products. And I'd done it, and I'd done lives on there because I felt more confident, because nobody was really watching me on there. But also at the same time, like, I was like, this is just really scammy. It's not like going into a shop and just buying a product and that's it, you know. Like, people did buy stuff off me, but I didn't make like hardly anything off it. It was just a really weird situation. It was just really weird, all over the place. And my upline that I was on her team, she was like sort of quitting as well, and she wasn't really doing, she the same thing I was going through, expected so much because they gave this big massive sort of like, we're this and we're girl power and we're a boss babe, and you know, you can live your life on your terms and stuff like that. And it's just a whole load of fake, you know. So there is this thing that called fake positivity, you know, and it sort of psychologically screws you up from all this like positivity. Now, what got me was that I was messaging people that, and I never spoke to in school even, I never cared about in school, and I was just popping into their DMs, like popping into their messenger and being like, hi, like, how are you, do you want to like join this business? Do you know what I mean? Or there's great opportunity, or like whatever they say, you know. So this is my problem, is that I'm now getting these spammy messages from people that I don't even know, you know, like at all. I was persuaded to message people that I didn't know either, and that would be like a good fit for the business. And I just thought, it's so cringy. It's so not worth that time and that effort to like speak to the people because I wasn't making money. And like, how many no's are you meant to get until you're just like emotionally exhausted, emotionally like nobody likes me? Do you know what I mean? It's a self-esteem thing as well, that people are constantly getting no's about it because nobody wants to join that, nobody understands it, nobody, people are like, I can get shampoo at the shop, like, why would I pay 30 quid for a shampoo, you know? So all this crazy stuff, I just didn't like the whole atmosphere of it. I just didn't like it. And then you would have like calls, like Zoom calls at like 9 o'clock at night and stuff like that. And that was basically people just being like, you need to do this, you need to do that, you need to do this, you need to do that. Like from a complete and utter stranger that I'd never met, but they were further up than me, so they obviously knew what they were talking about. And they obviously knew how to get clients, they obviously knew how to get people in, and the amount of books we had to read as well, like self-help books. Now, there is like one positive that sort of came out of Arbonne, was the fact that I got introduced to this book called The Secret, and it's well known, and it's a big sort of like law of attraction sort of book. And I mean, that's fun. I've seen like, not necessarily The Secret, I did read The Secret and I have watched The Secret, and I have seen things sort of work out in that like law of attraction realm, but like that's not anything to do with this video. That was one of the first sort of books that I got introduced to, and I was like, wow, like if you just think it, it happens. And it's not exactly like that, but you just think it and it'll happen. So I'm like mad, like meditating and stuff like that, being like, I'm gonna be the top of this business, I'm gonna be that 1%, I'm gonna get the car, I'm gonna get the trips, I'm gonna whatever, and the car and the trips will come back to it. But I was just completely in this mindset for like 6 months, like everything's wonderful. And my mum was like, Chelsea, you're messaging all these random people, like it's so weird, blah 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 blah. I was like, Mum, you're just negative, and like it caused a wedge between like me and my mum, and I just didn't think that was right either, looking back now, but hundreds, thousands of people have probably spent way too much money on buying products. You're basically an employee that's a customer as well, because you have to keep buying the product to promote to other people, to give to other people, and a lot comes out of your back pocket. That I know people that are on YouTube that have spent north of like $1,000, $2,000, $3,000 just on products. And back to like the trips, you get free trips, and it's meant to be a free car when you get to a certain level and earning a certain amount, and then you have to sign for your own car. So if anything goes wrong or you drop underneath your target for that month, and you're not longer like at that VIP status, and you say something dramatic happens and you can't keep getting more people in, then the car's in your name and you're literally left with that debt of a car because you can't pay for it. Great if you still can pay for it and your life's fabulous, but it's literally to put the car on social media and be like, look what I got, look what I've got for working this business and being a boss babe, and this is the life you can live, after you've ruined so many other people's lives, and after you've basically joined a pyramid scheme and you're so unappreciative of everybody else around you, and you think you're some sort of influencer. Like, that's the truth. That is the truth. Everybody's aiming for these high incentives, and it's literally at the cost of everybody else below you. It's just unethical. It's just, I don't like it. It doesn't mean that it's wrong. Happy. They're just happy in like a 9-to-5 job, and they're happy just coming back. Now look, my fingers were sore from literally messaging people all day being like, do you want to join my business, do you want to do this, do you want to do that? And there's like a warm market, which is like your friends, family, people you know, and then cold market, which is like people on Instagram you don't know, Facebook, whatever. Reach out to them or go back to them. Like, you are literally doing more than a 9-to-5 job for less of the money. You know, 99% of people don't make money with these things. And Arbonne is not the only one. Like, I know a list of LMMs. Do you see where I'm coming from? Like, the girls in my messages, I feel bad for them, because I'm like, you know, they've obviously just started out, and some of them are really crafty with their messages, and you know, they're really lengthy and in detail, and I'm like, yeah, okay, like that sounds fabulous if I didn't know what it was, if I didn't know I was getting myself into it. So I'm literally making this video just to warn other people that, or especially my friends, family, whoever, that are like thinking about or getting back to one of these girls that I randomly messaged them out of the blue and being like, you know, do you want to join my team? Like, you make this amount, you make that amount, blah, 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 blah. No. Just no. Don't even go there, because it causes so much drifts between everybody else as well. Like, one of my friends, I've known her since I was a child. She's literally just joined one as well. And I feel so bad. And I've tried to explain to her and talk to her about it. But then again, it's like this fake positivity world that they're like, oh, if somebody says no to you, it doesn't matter, move on. It doesn't matter, move on. It doesn't matter, because they're not the type of people you want in your team anyway. And then when you are on the team and you start struggling, the team isn't there for you. They just want you to push for more sales, because it makes them money. It makes them get up to whatever status, whatever, you know, up the scale ladder. It doesn't make any sense to me why these people are like that. Especially the people that are really invested in it. Like, they're really in it. You know, not people that are just starting out and whatever, because they've not got a clue what they're doing. Just like me, they didn't have a clue what was going on, why they were trying to sell so much product. And then I realised, so it was for my upline to earn more money. Like, it's just crazy. And, you know, the products aren't even all that. There was literally one product that I used, and it was like some sort of detox cream, and it was basically meant to soothe like your aches and pains and stuff like that. And that was a claim, you know, and it smelled amazing. Like, I don't know how, it just smelled really like earthy and like beautiful and sort of sweety as well, you know. It didn't do like anything, you know, it was just a normal moisturiser. It didn't like take away back pain, it didn't take away like neck pain, like a sore headache, like nothing like that. And of course I thought it was gonna do that because that's what I got told. But literally I've got like Nivea in the background, works just as well, you know. So that is the one product that I liked. And then me and my upline literally chipped in for this like vibrator face thing, and I was like, wow, that's amazing. And then you know, there's like before and after photos of results of it, and it was just like crazy. And obviously I was like, wow, like I was like 17 and I was like, I've got lines on my forehead, I want to be smooth, you know what I mean, I want to look beautiful. So we both chipped in for it. It was 200 quid. £200 for this machine thing. And I literally said to mum, like, oh mum, you know, can you buy it for me with my upline, and we'll, you know, we'll work it and I'll give you the money back for it, and you know, I just need it to look good, you know, because it was like a limited offer. It was crazy, absolutely crazy. And there was me that had spent like 200 quid on like other products and that as well, which isn't a lot compared to other people that have lost money. I just got out of there early enough to not go down that rabbit hole into looking at this product, that product, I need this to sell it, I need that to sell it, you know. That's a lot. It was a lot of pressure. Now of course group chat's going off like all the time, and they're bringing new people in like welcome, 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 and you're just showered with love and positivity, and you know, you've made the best decision of your life, you're going to change your life, your money is going to grow, you know. It's like crazy that people feed into that mindset. So yeah, that's basically my opinion on MLMs, and it's even probably worse right now because the people that would normally still have a part-time job while as trying to work this business and be a boss babe on the side, they've maybe not got their jobs right now in lockdown, so they can spam people all day. They can spam people messaging them all day to try and build this business up, you know? And I just feel sorry for them. Like, that's literally it. I feel sorry for them. I wish they would get out of it. And the thing is though, if everybody had realised, like there's even top earners that have came out of their, you know, marketing scam and been like, wow, like I ruined my life spending so much money with this. There's a really good video, I can't remember her name, but I'll link it down below. She was one of the top earners, like one of the 1%, and she just dropped out, and now she's like an ambassador for MLMs. I still can't say that right. MLMs, yeah. And she literally promotes the fact you shouldn't do it because it ruins your life, and our relationships were ruined. She was literally engaged, and you know, her husband was like, you're spending way too much money on this and not, you know, you're constantly working at it and it's just no results, you know. So I'll link her down below. There's also another girl on YouTube that does like a whole channel about them, which she's really good, and she could probably explain it 10 times better than me because I'm only telling you like my experience. Her name's Kiki Channel, I think. I'll link her down below as well. But I just wanted to get this out there because it just drives me insane that I get at least 10 messages a day about it. 10 messages a day. Like, it's ridiculous. So thank you. I mean, show some support for this video. If you don't want to see my fitness videos anymore, then I'm changing the script. So if you want to see more of these and I go further in detail about Arbonne, other MLMs, and basically the breakdown of finances and other people's problems with screenshots, whatever, then give this video a like and subscribe, and that'll let me know what videos you want to see. So thank you so much for taking your time out and watching this, and I'll see you later. Bye.